Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Just a quick chit chat and challenge update. The chitty chatty bit is, I was thinking the other day when I was filming some of my video responses for people's challenges, that people might be wondering why I end each video with "I hope you're healthy, happy and having fun." And I wanted to explain to you that they're not just words. I honestly hope that you're healthy, that or you're as healthy as you can be, depending on any medical issues that you may have. I hope you're as healthy as you can be. The happy is, I guess I put that in there because having depression myself, and severe depression at that, which is getting better. I have to say I am getting better. I hope you are happy. I hope every day you look for something to give you happiness. Last week, an example of last week, what made me happy. One day I was not having a great day, and I decided that I hadn't baked or made any sort of sweets or anything for a long time. Pardon me. And my kids, I used to make, sorry, I used to bake all the time for my kids. Or if not bake, make slices or stuff, special treats. There was always, never bought biscuits or anything because I'd make them. And I hadn't. Since everything went down 3 years ago, I stopped baking. I stopped even enjoying cooking. Like I don't cook anywhere near like I used to. I wasn't happy within me, but yeah. Anyway, I made my boys some honey joys. If you don't know what honey joys are, they're cornflakes, honey, butter and sugar. And you melt the honey, butter and sugar together in a pot till it goes all frothy. And then you add your cornflakes. And then you bake it in the oven, on a low oven, for 10 minutes or something. And yeah, they're scrummy, yummy, yum, yum. So I did that, and when Corey was still asleep, because his sleep routine's up the creek, he sometimes is awake all night and sleeps all day. So when Jarrett got home from school, he saw them, and the look of joy on his face was my happiness for the day. It lifted me. It gave me the happiness. It made me feel good. It made me decide that from now on, I am going to make an effort to bake or make them something at least once a week. This week was homemade LCM bars, where you melt the marshmallows and add them. You mix, what was it? Yeah, 80 grams of butter, 200 grams of marshmallows, mix them, melt them together till the marshmallows are all melty in the butter. And then you put in the rice bubbles and put in a sliced tray. There you go. You've got your homemade LCMs. That made them more happy than happy. So, again, I was happy. Sometimes I get my happiness from watching TV. To be able to sit down and watch one of the shows I like, such as my shows that I like. It's going to sound weird. People might think I'm weird, but you can think I'm weird. I don't mind. I love paranormal shows, and I'm very into the paranormal and psychics and all of that. Some people think I'm a bit out there, loopy, spacey, whatever, but that's me. That's me. Very spiritual on that side, and that's what makes me happy. For too many years, I lived to make others happy. Now I'm doing for me. Anyway, so when I say I hope you're happy, I don't mean being a clown, laughing, joyous, joyful, whatever you mean. I just mean you find some sort of happiness in your day. Whether it's watching a YouTube video, whether it's whatever it might be. I think you get my drift. As long as you're doing something every day to be happy. And I got to say, in saying that, happiness cannot, pure inner happiness cannot be got from the outside. Taken me many, 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 many moons to learn that. And I've only just learned that. If I'm not happy, I need to create my happiness. I need to create something to make me happy. And that's what I'm saying. I need to, within me, find that inner peace, contentment, happiness. So that is the baking. That is the watching the TV show. That is maybe reading a book. Whatever. Doing a crossword. Whatever. Happiness comes from what you do for yourself, not what others do for you. Anyway, I hope you get what I mean about that. And having fun. Okay. When I say having fun, again, I don't mean playing party games or, whatever. Fine, if that floats your boat, do it. But what I mean, having fun. Every day I try to do something that's fun to me. What might be fun to me might not be fun to you. Things that I do to have fun. One of the ones at the moment that gives me happiness and is fun is playing with Ruby. Little Miss Ruby loves to play. And every day I get out there on the ground and let her roll around with me, and that's a bit of fun. Mucking around with my boys, wrestling, or not so much Jarrett, my eldest, who's nearly 17, but my 14-year-old. We muck around all the time. And even the three of us. There's classic, the one that comes to mind, a friend of mine was over from New Zealand, just going back a couple of years ago, and we had a ball that week that she was here. The boys decided that they were going to read an extract, I think that's what you call it, from 50 Shades of Grey. I can tell you, I was on the floor in stitches. I was laughing that hard, I was crying and almost wetting myself. One of them was reading it, hidden around the corner, and the other one was acting out the parts, what they were saying. Now, we haven't just done it with 50 Shades. They've done it with I Made Up Stories. They've done it, they've done other things like, the one incident, Corey and I were mucking around, ended in disaster. You tell your kids, stop doing that, someone will get hurt. Well, this one time, Corey and I were having fun. It ended in tears and a trip to the hospital. We were mucking around, and he was running at me, and I was running at him, and we were doing, in the movies where you do that, they use those scenes where you haven't seen each other for years or a long time, and they run up and they, I haven't seen you for so long, And we did it 3 or 4 times, and then the last time, Corey was jumping on me. Now, Corey's not a small boy. And I couldn't catch him this time, so I turned sideways. Well, his hand went straight into the top of my arm. His little finger bent way back. They actually think, it was in plaster for a week. They actually think he dislocated it, but it popped back into place. But he taught us that we can't muck around like that. But you know what? 3 weeks later, we were. That is the kind of thing I'm talking about, having fun. If you haven't got someone to have fun with, or an animal or whatever, it might be as simple as watching a funny TV show. Nothing gives me a bigger laugh than The Big Bang Theory. I love it. And then I go back to the old British comedies like On the Buses, Are You Being Served? All those sorts. I try and have a laugh every day. Now, this has come about because for 2 years I cried every day for 2 years. In that 2 years, I'm going to say some days I cried all day. Other days it may have been just when I went to bed. But I cried every single day for at least 2 years. And then probably in the last 12 months, this is probably the longest I've been, which has been about 3 or 4 weeks. I haven't really cried. Except when I fell over and, yeah, that hurt. So I cried from that. That hurt. But that was from pain. That was not from emotions. When you fall over the dog and you don't want to squash the dog, so you sort of jump forward over the dog and then land with your head in the pantry, almost smacking your head on the shelf. Yeah, that hurt. That was tears of hurt. I haven't, this last 12 months is getting better because I made the conscious effort that every day I was going to have something, do something, or find something fun in the day, or find something good, which comes back to the happiness as well. The good, the happy and the having fun sort of go together. But as I said, having fun doesn't mean partying and joking around. It can be just crafting can be fun. Yeah, crafting. You should be having fun when you craft it. If crafting becomes a chore, then why are you doing it? It should be fun. It should be enjoyable. Some days all I do is craft because it's my escape and that I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. It takes away all the stuff on the outside. So, I hope that's explained a little bit. I hope I haven't confused you. I really wanted you to know a bit about why I say those words. They're not just said to be said and to sound good or, for a gimmick. They are said from my heart. Anyway. Okay. Now, what I have been doing is cleaning my house today. No crafting's happened today at all. Not happy. Down on my hands and knees scrubbing tiles. If you saw the amount of tiles that I've got and the room I had to clean on my hands and knees because my charming child had painted. Now he does oils, he does acrylics, he does watercolour. Well, when you're doing your brush strokes and the little spatters get on the tiles, are you going to clean it up if you're a 16-year-old boy? Don't think so. That's what mums are for, aren't they? So that's what Mum did today. And Mum said if he does it again, he'll be cleaning it and he'll be painting outside with the dog. So let's just see what happens there. Anyway, this is what I've been working on in the last few days. It's some IC cuts. This is my first one. This is to go with the dream catcher. If you saw the dream catcher I made. This says dream a little dream. This is meant to be dreamy, imaginative, fun. So it's got these little ribbon roses that I've hand rolled and then some other beads and stuff. Just let me know, do you think it's over the top? I'm still getting used to doing like these clusters. But the feathers are meant to be the clouds and dreamy. And then over here is going to be a butterfly sticker. We're not going to find my butterfly stickers in this mess. And then on the back, I'm going to actually put a square of white card with my details. Haven't got up to that point yet. But that's what that one is. And then I've also been working on this one. And just for something different, I thought I'd be doing this bit of this scalloped top. It's in my pinks and yellows. Back's very yellow. Going to cut the white out to put my details. Don't know where I'm going with this bit here yet. I'm thinking maybe cupcakes or something. Something like that. I don't know where it's gone. I did have cupcake ribbon here a little while ago. It's walked. I haven't moved, yet the ribbon's walked. Oh, no, it hasn't. Oops. It was under the printer. I was thinking of maybe... Don't you just love the way they seal this ribbon and they don't leave you where you can see where the ends is. Thinking maybe of adding that down the bottom and then some cupcake stickers. Because I like cake. Can't eat cake. I'm allergic to eggs, so unless I make it, I can't eat it. That's that courtesy of my youngest son. When I was pregnant with him, I became allergic to egg. Yeah. And then I was thinking maybe even continuing it around the back. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. Apart from other challenge entries. I had lots and lots of challenge entries I've got to do. And I thought I was getting through them and then people will announce some more. And of course, I've got to support everybody. Not, as I've said before, I'm not in it for the prizes. I'm not in it to win it. I just want to support everybody, and that's just me. That's just me. I just want to support people and show that I care, and I like crafting. Also, I like crafting with a purpose. I really am not one that can, I mean, I do it, but I prefer to craft to give to someone than to craft for myself. Yeah, like, I'm trying to think of an example of one I'm doing at the moment. Oh, Kathy's cards, who's got the Christmas ornament one with the CDs or DVDs, making them in Christmas ornaments. I love, like, that is, I've got a purpose. Okay, this is what I've got to do. Sit down and I do it and I work on it. Sometimes when I've got to come up with something on my own, it gets a bit daunting. It's like there's so many things and ideas going around in my head, I can't choose what I want to do. And then I end up starting something and moving on to something else because I get bored with that. So then I've got to do that. And that's what's happening with these challenges at the moment. And it was with the last lot as well. I have them all going at the same time because I get bored. Very bored doing the same thing. So I keep switch swapping and that. So, yeah. Anywho, how. Too much about that. My challenge update will be that, or is that, at the moment with the people that have said that they're going to do the challenge, I'm up to 13, 14 people that have said they're going to enter. So I'm going to be going out next week and start putting together a second prize. So, yeah, as soon as I've got the second prize together, I will come on and I'll show you. I have a few more things to add to the first prize box that I'd put away months ago when I first started YouTube, and I thought I'll put these away for when I do a challenge. Well, I found them the other day when I was cleaning out my craft room, so I'll show you those when I add them as well. I'm trying to think. There was a couple of other things. Oh, yes, right. Yeah. I'd just like to say welcome to my new subbies. I can't believe when I started the challenge 2-3 weeks ago, whenever, I think it was 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks ago, I had 45 subscribers. I am now up to 68 and I am blown away. I'm blown away by the number of people that have said they're going to enter the challenge, but I'm blown away by having 68 subscribers. I thought when I started this, I was going to be happy with 10 to 20. And I thought, oh, that's all I'll get. And it's blown up. Then when I did my challenge, as I said in my challenge announcement video, all I was hoping for was 1 or 2 entries. And at the moment, as I said, if everyone who said that they're interested and are going to participate, it's 13 or 14. That blows me away that many people would want to do something for me. It's just amazing. Really is. I've always been, we're going away from the crafting at the moment. This isn't craft. I'm always the one in life around me, or as I said, away from the crafting community. I am the one that always does for everybody else. And that was one of my biggest frustrators when everything that's happened to me in the last 3 years happened. If that happened to one of my friends, I'd be there supporting, you know, cheering up, giving a little card here, or a card, or flowers, or chocolates, or, you know, a little bug, or, you know, like a little cherub or angel or something to support, to show the carings there. And I felt so alone because there really wasn't, I didn't have that support network behind me. It's like, and that's what really at times got me down. It was like, I go out of my way, I move heaven and earth to help whoever I can. And when I needed the help, and the first time ever really I've needed help and support and all that, I felt so alone and like nobody was there. And to have this challenge, I really expected the same thing. That I guess throughout my life, and I'm not even talking recently, throughout my life I have been a giver and have very rarely received. And with all the negativity and the way I think and that, I really thought no one would enter my challenge. I know probably to most of you that would sound stupid. And that's probably also why I try and enter everyone's challenge. There's been a couple that I've come onto the channels late, and they've been in the state, me being in Australia, the postage, I can't get it there before the challenge. So there is 2 that I know of that I missed that I actually feel guilty about. One is Hobby Doc Bay Crafting, or Shay. I came in late for her birthday challenge and I missed it. And I feel so bad for missing it because I love to support these other people. I don't want people to think that they're not cared about, wanted, whatever. I want to let people know I'm here, I care, you know. And the other was, I think it was Stacey Works. She had a challenge going when I first went over to her channel. And I just wouldn't have got it there in time. So I feel bad about not entering those 2 challenges, because not for the challenge aspect at all. Not for the prize, but just the support. So yeah. Guys, if you're watching this video, I'm truly sorry I didn't participate in your challenges. Next one you guys have definitely will be in and on it. So yeah, the challenge to get that many people saying that they're interested has blown me away. And the 2 entries I've got so far, when they've arrived, because Chris has arrived at like 7 a.m. Belinda's didn't arrive. Belinda's actually came with my regular postman, not my my parcel postman. I cried both times because it was like, wow, people truly do care about me. If you think I'm silly for that, I'm sorry, but just wanted to let you know. That's about it, really. I'm so tired. It's nearly midnight on Saturday night. As I said, I spent the whole day cleaning. Hadn't had hot water all week. Not happy. The landlord's not happy. Because, okay, I'll explain that to you. Monday, when I went out with my eldest son, because of school holidays here at the moment, or school vacation, okay. They don't go to school for 2 weeks. Yeah, let's say that. They don't go to school for 2 weeks. So, Monday I took my eldest down to my mum's with me and left the youngest home, and he was in the shower. So he had hot water Monday lunchtime. Monday night, because we got a dishwasher, didn't even notice that we had no hot water. But Jarrett went to have a shower like before he went to bed at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I was in bed, didn't care. The water didn't get hot, so he just thought, oh, it's a cold night. Yeah, whatever. Next morning, Tuesday morning, he gets up, goes to have a shower, and the next thing I hear, after about 20 minutes, he comes out wrapped in a towel. Mum, the hot water's not heating up. And I'm thinking, okay, it can't be a safety switch because it's not electric, it's gas. Turn the tap on, run it for 15 minutes, no hot water. Ring the agents, because we're renting, so ring the agents. This is 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning. The owner doesn't show up here till 6:30, 6:45 that night, thinking that it's just the pilot light. Well, it wasn't just the pilot light. The pilot light would light, but it wouldn't stay on. So that's Tuesday, no water all day, no hot water. Have a wash, boil the kettle, fill the basin. So I did that for Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday, owner rings agent, get someone around to fix it, replace it. Nothing all day. 3 o'clock Wednesday afternoon, I ring the agents. When am I going to hear something? 24 hours, no hot water. Oh, haven't you heard anything yet? No. Would I be ringing you if I'd heard? Anyway, the plumber eventually gets here at 5 o'clock Wednesday night. He looks at it and he goes, oh yeah, it's broken. Hello? Would I have called you out, or would the agents have called you out if it wasn't broken? I could have told you it's broken. Anyway, he says to me, oh, it's Wednesday. And I said, I'm just looking at him, rolling my eyes. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Well, I could get it for you tomorrow, but I'm not sure. But I can definitely have it for you Friday. Guess what? Friday's a public holiday. Friday, if he puts it in Friday, he gets paid extra money. So guess what happens? No hot water Thursday. Says he might come around 4:30. No show. So off I go to Mum's shower down there. And her shower is... Ew. Anyway, so I do that. Friday comes. He said, I'll be there first thing Friday morning. To me, first thing Friday morning is 8:30. No, he shows up here at 11:30. Yes, it's a public holiday. Yes, I was home, but I had to go out in the afternoon. He didn't leave here until 3 o'clock. Well, actually, nearly 3:30. Was not happy. But I do have hot water now, so that's why I've cleaned today. I've done 8 loads of washing, because I don't like washing my clothes in cold water, so they've been washed in warm water. But yeah, and the language that came out of his mouth. Now, I'm going to be honest, I swear. I drop the F-bomb every now and then myself, but every second word out of his mouth in front of my children, yeah, they're, oh, glue in my mouth. Yeah, they're 16 and 14-year-old boys, but hang on a minute, you're a professional. You should not be dropping the F-bomb every second word in front of my kids. So there's going to be a complaint to the agent on Monday about the language that he used in my presence. because I think there is a time, a place, and when you're in someone's house in a professional capacity, you should not be swearing like that. That's just my gripe. Thank you for listening to my whinge rant. Okay, sip of coffee. Although I probably shouldn't be drinking coffee. I think I'm well over it now. Okay. I think I covered everything. I don't know. I've just been rambling. So just know, if you were to be sitting opposite me having a conversation with me, I'm pretty sure this is what I sound like when I'm having a conversation. My mind jumps and skips and goes different places. My mind works at 1 billion miles an hour, always thinking 3 or 4 steps ahead of what I'm actually saying. So yeah, hopefully I haven't confused you. Hopefully this sounds all right. If it doesn't, you're not going to see it because I'm going to delete it before I post it. So if I post it, it's obviously okay. I hope. Anyway, I'm out of here. I am tired, beyond tired. And I've got stuff to do again tomorrow. I can't see the floor in this room. I do have to get boxes though with lids. So I don't know whether to come in here tomorrow and do some more of that or just to craft all day. I think I might craft all day. Got a lot of challenges to do and I've got to start my Christmas presents. Maybe I'll sleep on it. I don't know. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to go. My brain's... I'm thinking about things I'm going to be doing. So, yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. Tireder than tired. And look. Ew, look at these shadows on this puffy face. Ugh. Anyway, going now. I'm going to say those words, and now you know what I mean. I hope you're healthy, happy, and having fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.